following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Bug Pest Control.
It's the time of year when creepy crawlers start to come out, and you want to make sure your home is treated in a safe way for your family and your pets. Well, joining me is Lisa Miller of Ladybug Eco-Friendly Pest Control to tell us how they can do just that. Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Morning. Thanks, Brad.
All right, let's talk about the company. How long have you been around?
I started Ladybug in 1995.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's very interesting that you started when people were talking not about eco-friendly and being safe when it came to pest control.
That's right. Back at that time, it was a new idea, and people had to be more convinced that eco-friendly was going to work. However, I knew that safe was important because people have pets and kids, and the old outdated ways would be to spray on the baseboards and then get a lot of volume of chemical out in the yard, and it's completely, really unnecessary. You can do it in much more effective and safe ways.
Yeah, well, there you said right there, effective and safe, and which is so important. And we mentioned about our kids, our pets around the house, but also we want to talk about our environment, because that's one thing you were saying too, that those are things you got to protect too, and that's why you made it so it is eco-friendly.
That's right. It's really important to be able to provide service for people, to protect them and their people and their pets in the home, but also take care of the environment. We don't want to douse the planet with chemicals and then, have the repercussions with that sort of thing. So really, it was very important to do then. And now eco-friendly is on top of mind, and everyone is accustomed to it. So we are the known brand in the Phoenix area for eco-friendly pest control.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about people making sure they do give you a call, because I will say I'm one of those people that think I'm doing it right by going around and spraying here, spraying there, and then all of a sudden the critters are there. That's why you need to come out, because you know what you're doing.
That's right. So there's plenty of do-it-yourself products on the market, and I would say that they can work to a certain extent, but the fact is that it takes knowledge and skill, and our technicians are all certified, and we learn where the harborage areas are, and we try to educate our customers and point out the areas of difficulty for them and rely on their feedback too to let us know what's going on. But really, it takes placing the material in the right spots and in the right volume to control the pests effectively, and that's what we're after, safe and effective pest control for people.
Okay. All right, let's talk about some of the critters that we see this time of year, and that's bees, the tarantulas. Let's see, what else is there? How about scorpions? That's the one that we see.
Scorpions, black widows, roaches, these are the things that are really very alarming to people, and as the weather heats up, it's certainly the time to see that kind of activity. With bees, we take care of them, but typically we're going to try to have a beekeeper come and remove them and put them in a new hive so they can still do their bee activity. And with wasps, we take care of that as well, bed bugs. But scorpions are really a problem, and we actually do a seal-out service for scorpions to help keep them at bay as we're doing our pest control services as well. And we don't make people sign contracts, so they're free to just call us when they need us.
I like that. I like how you were like, tarantulas, Brad? Where you live in tarantulas?
You know what, though? Tarantulas are good bugs, so we don't actually try to eliminate them.
Yeah, I know. You're like, no, not tarantulas.
Not tarantulas.
I like this. All right, let's talk about, of course, the care that you make sure goes into this for people's families, because they do have kids and pets around.
That's right. So when we're doing our treatment, we're placing our materials, firstly, they're eco-friendly, so they're safer, and we're placing them in cracks and crevices inside the home, so it's not exposed on the baseboards for anybody to get into. And normally, a bug doesn't live on the baseboard. They're hiding in a crack, and then they come out of that crack, and ultimately the baseboard would be the end result, but we're treating them where they're starting, and foremost on the outside. That's where most pests begin. We take it seriously out there, and that eliminates a lot of need for inside service anyway.
I like it. Lisa, where can people find more information about Ladybug?
LadybugPestControl.com. They can just click some buttons and have us come right out and take care of their service.
I like it. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Also, we have information over on the CW7AZ.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Bug Pest Control.